Hi, I'm Stephen Malcolm from the Farmer's Accountant. Here we are into 2019. I thought I would take 5 minutes and try to answer the question, what things do you need to be aware of and what things do you need to prepare for as a primary producer? Well, I'll name a few things that will probably impact you. First one is that single touch payroll will be coming into play for many small businesses, that is less than 20 employees. This starts on 1st of July 2019. The larger employers are already on this system from 1st of July 2018. What this is going to do is change the way that employers report their employees' tax and super information to the ATO. Each time an employer runs their payroll and pays their workers, this information will need to be sent to the ATO electronically through payroll software. Under single touch payroll, you don't need to do the end of year PAYG payment summaries as you've done in the past, because the ATO will already have that information. So how do you prepare for this? What you're going to need to do is to update your software through which you can process the pays and make sure it is single touch payroll compliant. Alternatively, you can get us to do it, the single touch payroll for you, if you're not set up to do it. Second thing that you'll probably be aware is happening is the immediate write-off for assets that cost less than $20,000 for small businesses will be finishing. Currently, if you're a small business, you buy an auger for $19,500 excluding GST, then you can write this off as 100% tax deduction. Not so after the 30th of June 19. At that point, anything under $1,000 can be claimed as 100% tax deduction, but anything over that will have to be depreciated as per the normal depreciation rules. Third thing, on the 25th of May, the government announced a one-off 12-month amnesty for the underpayment of super guarantee amounts dating back to 1992. So if you've not paid any super guarantee amounts that you should have paid in relation to your employees dating back to 1992, this is your opportunity to wipe the slate clean. Catch up with any outstanding payments without the administrative penalties, and you'll be able to treat those payments as a tax deduction. However, the amnesty legislation has not been enacted at this point, even though it's been some time since the announcement. The problem is that no amnesty will apply unless the legislation is passed. So we're hoping this generous measure gets through soon for all of our sakes. This year, the ATO are targeting home office deductions and work-related claims and clothing expense claims, so make sure your returns are carefully prepared and substantiatable, especially in these issues. The fifth one, expect scams to be on the increase. The scammers are becoming more convincing by the day. People will ring you up claiming to be the tax office, or they'll send you an SMS message or an email message. It's worth remembering that legitimate bodies like banks, the ATO, Australian Securities Investment Commission or MyGov generally do not communicate via an unsolicited SMS or an email. If you want to check out the email or the SMS, go to the relevant web page independently or phone them. Usually you will find that you've dodged a scam. Never click on a link and never confirm any details. Sixth one, I'm an accountant. Next one you need to be aware of are the government funding options. The Farm Innovation Fund has been out there for a while now and funds a lot of infrastructure, drought preparedness, environment and natural resources. Currently there's $650 million available, of which only $279 million has loans requested of it. And it currently runs at 2.5% interest. So the second one is Drought Assistance Fund, and that allows for a loan up to $50,000 interest-free, up to 7 years for fodder and water infrastructure. Others you may be aware of are Regional Investment Corporation, the freight subsidy, the on-farm infrastructure rebate. And it's worth being aware of what you can claim. Seventh one, and the last one that I want to mention, is the effect of drought. It's often not the year that the drought occurs that causes the most financial problems. It's a year after that as farmers rebuild. I doubt that we will see a whole lot of profitable farmers in 2019. What is my point here? Build into your management strategies that help with drought. Things like moisture conservation, fodder storage, offload livestock early, etc. So these are a few of the top issues I consider you need to be on top of. Good to talk with you today. All the best for 2019.